Welcome back to another reaction for Haibara's Teenage New Game Plus Episode 1.
君の全部が好きだ。その美しい瞳も
I mean, probably a movie or whatever.
切りすぎた前髪も
Two short bangs? Okay. She didn't like that. I feel
一度見た映画をもう一回見るやつの気持ちがわからなかった。先の展開がわかるのに何が面白いんだと。やることもなくサブスクを適当に漁っていたら7年前に見たこの映画を見つけた。主人公が好きな女の子と結ばれようと何度もタイムリープを繰り返す。当時評判だったハリウッド映画だ。一度見た映画をもう一回見て分かったことがある。
Is that a real plot? Because this clearly refers to your own plot, right? You're going to time travel.
先の展開が分かるからこそ、ここでああすればよかったのにと俯瞰して見ることができるのだ。
I mean, there are some, apart from just enjoying a good story again, which I feel like there are not that many that you can enjoy again. There are some shows that have a lot of foreshadowing, and you can enjoy those whenever you rewatch.
そこでふと気づいた。ああ、そういや俺ってこんなことずっとうだうだ考えてたなと。俺の人生を俯瞰で見てターニングポイントになった出来事といえば、それは間違いなく高校1年のあの時だ。
なあ夏希、悪いな、もうかばいきれねえよ。何より俺がお前にムカついてる。
Context? I guess no.
陰キャから生まれ変わろうと高校デビューに挑戦し見事失敗。俺の高校3年間を表現するなら灰色の青春、その一言に尽きた。その反省を生かして大学に入ってからは無難に立ち回った。卒業分の単位は問題なく取得し、就活も将来安定なインフラ系の企業に内定をもらっている。
So it sounds like you wanted to change something, but you were socially inept, and you went over the line, did stuff that you shouldn't have. Okay.
このまま普通に卒業して普通に就職して暮らしていくのだろう。普通に暮らせることはきっと幸せなのだと思う。ただ青春の後悔は一生消えない。俺が欲しかったものが虹色の青春だとすれば、それはもう二度と手に入らない。
星宮さん、ずっと好きでした。俺と付き合ってください。
ごめんなさい。
I mean, at least you tried. A lot more than most people did. You killer.
ただのよくある感傷だ。青春時代が思うようにいかなかったなんてありふれている。
I mean, hindsight always. If you look back, you are like, I could have changed stuff. I could have gone to a different school. I could have learned something different. I could have worked here, there, and done whatever.
後悔だろう。ああ、分かっている。だから俺はそう、ほんの少し神様に願っているだけなんだ。もし叶うならもう一度あの青春をやり直す機会が欲しいと。
Again. I'm Travis stuff. Okay.
いってってって。 え、俺？
The Gray Boys plan for a colorful adolescence. Okay.
なんか大きい音したけど大丈夫？
コスプレ？
はあ、お兄ちゃん何？
Weird to say. Especially because she most likely is not looking what she looks like 10, 20 years
言ってるの？
in the future.
ナミカは今年で大学2年。間違っても中学の制服を着るような年。
Oh, okay. Even more so, I feel like between middle school and college, there's a lot of change going
じゃ
on.
ない。もし叶うなら、もう一度、あの青春をや
Also, we did hear something. Something happened. Maybe he fell from the
り直
balcony.
す機会が欲しい。まさかナミカ、今年は西暦何年だ？
はあ？
You looked in the mirror. Mirror, you. Can't you tell the stuff changed?
はあ？ 2014年だけどそれがどうしたの？
2014, buy Bitcoin. Yep. Buy Bitcoin.
お兄ちゃんどうしたの？
いや、ちょっと体調が悪いだけだ。
はあ、まあ卒業式が終わった後でよかったじゃん。おとなしく寝てなよ。
Graduated middle school or?
過去の自分に戻る。これってアニメや漫画でいうところのタイムリープってやつか。それこそアニメや漫画の見過ぎだろ。どうせ夢だ。タイムリープなんて現実に起きるはずが。
夏希いる？卒業おめでとう。
母さん。
卒業式行けなくてごめんね。こんな時ばかり仕事が重なっちゃって。ってあら？なんか顔色悪いわね。体調でも崩したの？
ちょっとね。晩ご飯まで寝ててもいい？
はいはい。熱測った？冷えピタあったかしら？
そんなに気にしなくていいよ。目を覚ましても夢から覚めないって。いや、これは夢じゃない。現実なんだ。こうなった理屈は考えても仕方ない。わかるわけないのだから。だから結果を見るべきだ。俺は今日から人生をやり直すことになる。かつて失敗した高校時代をもう一度。今度こそ本気で青春しよう。灰色だった青春を虹色に書き換えるんだ。
I mean, new game plus. It was pretty clear that we are going to do something again. Now doing high school again, okay. Why not?
そのため
Again, I would definitely buy Bitcoin though.
にやるべきことはいくらでも思い浮かんだ。何せ高一のあの時から何千何万回もあの時ああすればよかったと後悔し続けてきたのだから。高校の入学式まで約1ヶ月間。この期間でまずは俺自身を改造する。前回までの俺なら何かしら言い訳を作ってここで諦めていただろう。だが今
I do wonder, in the future, is he a sporty kind of guy? Does he do sports? He's in construction, sure. Because now, even though you have the mind of someone from the future, changing up your life should or would be a lot harder. Again, if he did in the future do training every morning or every now and then sure I can see him start training here. Otherwise, I don't really see that. Maybe he's so convinced on making everything better, he's trying to fast track everything.
の俺は違う。灰色の青春の日々。あんな辛い思いは二度としたくない。そう思えば、どんなにきついことにだって耐えられる。そして1ヶ月はあっという間に。
I mean, you're doing quite a lot for just making a better better experience, but impression. Because this thing, whatever you are going to get done here, is not going to hold up for a long time.
そして1ヶ月はあっという間に過ぎ去っていった。
お兄ちゃんだよね。
そりゃ
It's not going to happen in a month. It is just not.
そうだ。どう思う？
悪くないんじゃない？知らないけど。
準備期間は終わった。いよいよ入学式。今日からが本番だ。
But now we are going to meet someone from school, right?
夏希？
みおりか。卒業式ぶりだな。本宮みおり。幼稚園から中学までずっと同じところに通っていた。いわゆる幼なじみってやつだ。
なんか。
And you were not interested in her, I guess?
随分と変わったね。
I do wonder. Would you be interested in any of the girls? Because your mind changed quite a bit in 10 years, and normally your taste changes as well. In Isekai's example, one of the big points is that you grow up in the world and your mind changes somewhat. You're more or less reliving your childhood. Here you are more or less, your mind only had like a month to get acquainted to the situation, so your taste would not change too much, I feel like. But I don't know.
暇だったから春休みの間筋トレしてたんだよ。今もランニング中。
そんなレベルじゃなくない？高校デビューでもしたいの？
I mean, he is essentially a new person.
なんだよ。悪いか。
悪くはないよ。むしろいいと思う。というか今までがダサすぎただけだよね。あと太りすぎだった。別に素材は悪くないんだからやればできるんだよ。
お前だって結構変わっただろ。
そう？
Let's see. What are you going to say? Now the question is she also going to your school? Because we did not get to see her until now, I believe.
まあ中学じゃ一度も同じクラスにはならなかったもんね。夏希に友達いなかったから話すきっかけもなかったし。
And since you didn't have friends, we never had a reason to talk. Really? You could have talked to him even if he had no friends.
やかましいわ。
残念ながらあなたが好きだった頃のかっこいいみおりちゃんはもういる。
Oh, so she's one of those. I see. So as a child, she was more the tomboy, more the character that is very more or less the opposite of ladylike. Very active, very maybe even confrontational. Doesn't really care about. I mean, children don't really care about, most at least, girls and boys. Apart from maybe teasing, like, ooh, the boys being like, ooh, a girl, he, and run away. And she would be the one that chases after them, kind of character. Taking control, leading. Again, very active, very sporty.
ません。ごめんね。
かっこいい。ただの鼻垂れ小僧だったろ。
誰が小僧か。ちょっと男勝りだっただけだよ。ごめんね、くーちゃん。じゃあね。あ、夏希、高校どこ行くの？
両名だよ。両名高校。
私と。
So you are going to the same school? Different classes? Again, he never mentioned her. We only know the one boy, redhead or whatever, and the girl he confessed to. The rest of the people we have no idea.
ちなみに俺は知ってたぞ。うちの中学からは俺とお前だけだ。
ちょっと早く言ってよ。
いや、早く言うも何も話す機会なんてなかっただろう。
Fair. I mean, have you ever seen this happening somewhere where all of the people are more or less looking at the boy because he's so beautiful or whatever? I've never seen this happen. Now with a beautiful girl, okay. More likely because boys, but never really with a beautiful guy. I mean, look at them.
なんか視線を感じる。キモいのか？痩せてもやっぱキモいのか？
You have your future mindset. You know what you look like. You know you don't. So I hope this is just for kicks and giggles. And it's not going to be a character trait where he is still insecure, not believing he is somewhat sporty. Why is the girl he confessed to, right? Who said I'm sorry?
星宮、光。
Which, I mean, it could have been a rejection. I don't know. We don't really know what happened in the past.
光、どうかしたの？
なんでもない。
Okay, another girl.
虹色の青春。なんとも具体性に欠けた曖昧な目標だと思っていたが、ここで一つ明確な方向性を手にすることができた。俺は星宮に好かれたい。今度こそ彼女と付き合いたい。1年2組。前回と同じってことは。
I mean, why would it change? There's no reason.
やっぱり星宮とも同じクラスだ。
あ、見て見て。レイもタツも私と同じクラスだよ。
そんなに
So right, the redhead guy he was your friend or something?
でかい声で騒がない。
Or maybe he was just a guy in the same class that offended you for some reason?
なくてもわかるっつうの。
ま、歌も入学したばかりでテンション上がってるんだよ。
タツだって嬉しいくせに何すかしてんの？
あ？なんで俺がお前と一緒で喜ばなきゃなんねんだよ。
達也はツンデレだからね。あ、ごめんね、こいつらうるさいでしょ。
いや、そんなことないよ。単に仲良さそうだなと思って。
3人とも同じ中学出身だからね。君も1年2組かい？
ああ、灰原夏樹だ。よろしく。
僕は白鳥瑛太。
凪浦達也だ。何より俺がお前にムカついてる。
I mean, again, we don't really have context. It feels like that he maybe got bullied in high school or mistreated. This guy defended him, but he didn't like that our guy was not standing up for himself, kind of thing. The only way I could imagine that happening without them being some kind of friends.
なかなかいい体つきじゃねえか。部活何やってたんだ？
いや、何も。中学は帰宅部だったよ。
マジ？それにしちゃ妙に鍛えられ
Yeah, in a month.
てる気がするな。
筋トレが趣味なんだよ。そう言われると嬉しいね。
おお、すごい腹筋割れてるね。私はさくらうただよ。うたって呼んでね。
I mean, a little bit too touchy-feely. Touching someone else's body. A little bit weird.
うわー、なんかめっちゃ可愛い子いるんだけど。私？うん。近くで見てもめちゃくちゃ可愛い。ありがとう。私のものにしたい。
What? Okay, so she likes cute stuff?
それはちょっと。
Or pretty?
はい、歌。そこまでだ。彼女怯えてるでしょ。
だってめちゃくちゃ可愛いから。
そうよね。光は私たちの中学でも一番人気だったから。
ゆいのちゃん、そういうのやめてよ。
陽キャのコミュ力パネ。
I mean,
てか、
it's always hard to tell because anime. Because look at all these characters, and none of these look bad. So it's hard to tell who's going to be seen as good looking. I mean, long black hair is also always somewhat pretty, so I don't know. She doesn't strike me as the most beautiful one.
これって早くも星宮とお近づきのチャンスじゃないか？
っていうか、二人は同じ中学なんだ。
そうよ、火災中ね。あなたたちは？
私たちは大島中だよ。あ、でも夏だけは違うね。
ああ、俺は水見中出身だよ。この高校からはちょっと遠い。
水。
So you went here to go away from your middle school. Okay. So this is most likely going to be some kind of situation coming back. This is, as always, you are in high school, everything goes well. Someone from middle school sees you and they talk about, oh, how you were a loser and whatnot. Which, sure, it would be detrimental for someone in high school, but you are a grown-ass man that went back in time 10 years, your mental fortitude should be different. And you should be seeing things also a little bit different.
道中って確か高崎の方だっけ？
まあ正確に言うと若干違うんだが、だいたい高崎だ。やばい。周りからなんでお前みたいな陰キャがクラストップカーストたちと一緒にいるんだとか思われてないか？
私は七瀬結の光の親友よ。そうだよ。親友なんだ。私は星宮光。学校一の美少女で趣味は読書と。
What are you doing? This is the second time you called her the most beautiful girl in school. Now you're giving away her hobbies? What are you? Proud parent or?
映画鑑賞。中学の部活は文芸部よ。そう。違う。私は美少女で。
She's a little bit weird that she's giving all that information for her girlfriend away. For a friend away.
美少女じゃないは無理があるんじゃ。やべ。
ありがと
いやすまん。つい本音が。
う。へえ。光が照れるなんてね。美少女なんて言われ慣れてるのに。もうゆいのちゃん、さすがに怒るよ。はいはい。もう。
こうして俺の虹色青春計画は想定外のロケットスタートを切ることに成功した。ちなみにホームルームでは定番の自己紹介があったのだが、俺灰原夏樹って言います。趣味は読書とか映画鑑賞とか。バスケ部に入るつもりで、夢は友達100人作ることです。みんなと仲良くしたいな。
I mean, it seemed fine. Didn't seem too cringy, didn't seem bad. Now, joining the basketball club is fine and all. If you did really join, because you enjoy basketball. Because it's not necessarily bad to pursue some kind of sport.
よろしく。
A bit over the top, the ending, but other than that, I didn't find this too off-putting.
やめろやめろ。タイムリープ前の黒歴史を脳内再生。
And again, this is also hindsight.
するな。
We all have done stuff we nowadays see as embarrassing, but at the time we probably didn't mind too much.
ねえ、ナツ。
ん？
一緒に部活見学行くよね。
もちろん。
こんにちは。見学
Right, she likes books and stuff.
してもいいですか？
She was literally literature club, library, whatever. Wait, this was a library, right? Really? They're all sitting around reading books.
ぜひ。
こ
Riveting.
こ文芸部で会ってますよね。
はい。
Oh no, there's a literature. Okay. There's a literature club. Also, not what I would assume this club would do. All of them sitting around reading, and especially reading different kinds of books. On the other hand, I don't know what the literature club does.
ぜひ。
ここ文芸部で会ってますよね。
はい。いや、そうだよ。新入生だよね。
そうですよ。新入生です。
聞いたことがあるぞ。真の陽キャは陰キャとも上手に接する。あれって本当だったんだな。
This would be my club. I just really like playing soccer as a child.
やっぱり白鳥じゃねえか。この学校だったのか。
大島中のキャプテンか。お前もサッカー部入るよな。
久しぶりだな。俺の顔わかるか。富士中のサンバカじゃないか。みんな久しぶりだね。誰がサンバカだ。
Not really my kind of thing, basketball.
子供みたい。私の身長の話をしたか。ちょっと違うかな。じゃあ胸の話。言っとくけどこれから成長するんだから。
Seems
むし
fine.
ろ成長する余地しかないんだからね。そうだから私の胸は可能性が無限大。
なんで自分で説明しながらテンション落ちてんだよ。
おい、なぎら。遊んでるなら練習に混ざれ。
今日くらい見学したっていいじゃないですか。
So it seems like we already have some clubs. The gray-haired guy seemingly is soccer. This guy is basketball. The most beautiful girl seemingly literature club. Yuta, the little girl, also seems to be interested in basketball. She also has red hair color as the same as the guy. So I do wonder if they are maybe related. But they have different red hair colors, so maybe not. I'm assuming that the black-haired girl is going to join her friend. So seemingly our boy is the only one that doesn't have a club.
くらい見学したっていいじゃないですか。
やっほー。
身寄り。おいやめろ。頼むから余計なこと言うな。
So she also goes around. Is she going to join basketball? It would. Yeah, basketball. It would make sense. She seems to be the sporty guy. So I can see that. Could also see her join some other more physical clubs. Dance, ballet.
よ。
All would fit well.
結構うまくいってそうじゃん。
やかましいわ。黙っててくれ。
知り合いかい。
同じ中学なんだよ。
へえ、仲良さそうだね。
いや、
全然
別に
そんなことないよ。まったくこれっぽっちも。っていうかめっちゃイケメンだね。
ありがとう。僕は白鳥レータ。
みよりです。レータくんでいいかな。
僕もみよりちゃんでいいかな。
I mean, that was quick.
それともちゃん付けは嫌かな。
Wife, I guess?
にしないけど呼び捨てでいいよ。高校デビュー成功してるじゃん。
ほっといてくれよ。
そういうわけにもいかないかな。私そういうわけにもいかないかな。私レータくん気に入っちゃったし。
You have seen him for a second. What do you mean? Unless you know him from middle school because soccer, maybe. But otherwise, it's like you know him for a second. I mean, sure, I can try to be your wingman, but still, you only know him for a second. Also, it is very nice of her to be hush hush. Be like, hey, not putting it on out in the open that this is not who he was before, which in most cases I feel like is how people behave. But some people are spiteful and would want to drag you down, and some people are just inept, you can say, that they don't acknowledge or they don't understand don't want to have the past brought up again.
協力してね。
They want to change.
その代わり何かあれば協力してあげるからさ。
そして入学式からあっという間に1週間が過ぎ。どうしたんだ？
She has not decided on a club.
体育館の工事で
Okay.
明日明後日の部活が休みになったんだって。
土日はみっちりバスケできると思ったのに。
Okay, so she joined basketball. Interesting. Well, what did we join? What club?
じゃあうたちゃん、どこか遊びに行こうよ。え、本当？行こう。やったー、ヒカリンとデー
だったらみんなで遊ばね。俺も暇なんだよな。
ト。タツはいいよ。私とヒカリンのデートを邪魔する気？まあまあうたちゃん、せっかくの機会だし、みんなで遊んだ方がきっと楽しいよ。
光が行くなら私も行くわ。
土曜日の午後ならって感じかな。僕は普通に部活あるから。
ああ、俺は暇だよ。帰宅部だし。
それじゃあ明日の午後だね。やった
あれ、星宮。今日は一人で帰るのか。
そうだよ。ゆいのちゃんが用事あるからね。
お、じゃあ一緒に帰ろうぜ。
At least part way. I feel like it's something you should add. Because I'm assuming you are not going to walk too long side by side. Okay, we get
そういや
credit.
星宮、部活は文芸部に入ったんだよな。
入ったけど平日は週2日だからね。
へえ、そうなんだ。金曜日
As far as I know, you need to be in a club, right?
に星宮の部活がないこと。いつも一緒に帰っている七瀬も金曜は習い事があるので先
He's a little bit stalkery.
に帰ってしまうこと。それらはこの1週間で調査済みだ。単に一緒に帰るだけの誘い。陽キャなら普通のことだろう。だが陰キャの俺にはキモいくらい念入りに計画を練っておかないと無理なのだ。
明日どうしようか。
You were still introverted in the future? Being part of a construction company and stuff? Really? Okay.
みんな部活に行っちゃって具体
I feel like you would, because you supposedly were somewhat successful in your job, I feel like you would be able to or should have acquired the skill to at least fake being extroverted.
的なこと何も決めてないよね。
今日の夜にチャットで話し合えばいいんじゃない？
We can decide online tonight, huh? When you say tonight, you mean like the evening, like 7 p.m. to probably like 12, right? Not really night. And this is most likely also where we go and try to get the number or line. Because in Japan, so
夜
line.
にチャットで話し合えばいいんじゃないか。
でもグループ作ってないよね。
ああ、そういえばてっきりもう作ってあるかと思った。
私も。じゃあ今作っちゃおうか。グループ名どうする？
I mean, we do have a lot of pink petals, so something Sakura.
じゃあ星宮ファンクラブで。
その名前のグループを私が作るのや。
I mean, to be fair, your friend would accept that and Yuta would accept that. That is already 2 out of, what, 6? I would be like, okay, whatever. So 3 out of 6. Majority-wise, it would already work.
やばくない？
確かに。
じゃあ夏希くんファンクラブにしちゃおう。
俺にファンなんているわけないだろ。
じゃあ夏希くんファミリーにしちゃおう。
おい。
I mean, why not?
招待来た？
ああ、入ったよ。お、七瀬も入った。
夏希くん、こっち向いて。
え？
取っちゃった。
俺を取ってどうするんだよ。
もちろんグループのトップ画にします。夏希くんファミリーだからね。
じゃあ星宮、こっち向いて。
ちょっと夏希く
仕返し。
ん。そうだ。
A picture of them both, okay. This is episode 1. I'm just wondering, before, I mean, we already got the credits. We have 2 minutes to go. It may be one where we do more time travel shenanigans for some reason. Don't know where that will lead. Because we more or less have done everything we wanted, right? In the first episode. We got close to her. We made friends. We more or less did a good high school debut. It's more or less just riding the coattail now. Relaxing, getting closer to her, nurturing the friendship, helping your friend, being a wingman to her, that kind of stuff. And I don't know where the rest of the episodes are going to go. So that is why I assume there may be some more time travel shenanigans. We go back to the future. We see what the outcome is. There's some problem that happens. So we go back to the past, try to solve the problem. Reminds me of another show that had like a murder mystery going, where that was more or less the idea. It may also just be, hey, slice of life. It feels a little bit fast for the first episode.
Yoshi, これなら文句ないでしょ。チャットでイチャつかないでくれる？
Again, it would have been different if we spent a lot of time trying to get close to her, trying to make her our girlfriend, but it seemed like we're already halfway there. And the other people accept it.
イチャついてない。
やり直しの高校デビュー。俺の虹色青春計画はここから始まるんだ。
Okay, do we get the ending? We do. Maybe that's it. Again, it feels like we fast-tracked quite a bit. So, what else? These characters, she is new, not in the group yet. Who knows? This is the girl. Glasses? He seems to be in a band, maybe? I mean, okay, the blonde girl seems to be also here. Holding hands. Okay. Again, the blonde girl is coming out of nowhere. I wonder where we are going with this. Maybe it's also not really 12 episodes long. I don't know how long the show's going to go for. I really don't know. For some reason my brain is like there has to be more. There has to be more. Because again, we more or less fast-tracked everything. if there's not, we saw the typical on the beach, firework in the ending. So it may be just a normal high school rom-com, which then with the little time travel twist at the beginning, which I feel like did not really add much at this point. So I am assuming there is going to be more. Maybe the blonde girl is also someone who time traveled. There may be another character that did the same. Naturally, with this, if this is going to be the romance stuff, we are going to have someone coming from middle school and saying, oh, he was a loser and whatnot, and trying to pull him down. I assume. I believe there was, what was it, Real Life? A show where we had also someone more or less redoing, at least partially, their high school life. I like that one quite a bit. So again, my brain is telling me there's going to be more.